Now to this, there are questions surrounding Senator Dianne Feinstein after her brief exchange yesterday with reporters on the Hill. The Democrat recently returned after an extended absence from Capitol Hill, recovering from shingles. So a reporter asked the 89-year-old lawmaker how she's been received by her colleagues since she returned to Washington. Let me read you the exchange. It was not on camera, but here it is verbatim. Quote, "What have I heard about what?" she asked. "About your return," the reporter replied. "I haven't been gone," she said. "You should. I haven't been gone. I have been working." "You've been working from home? Is that what you're saying?" the reporter asked. "No, I've been here. I've been voting. Please, either know or don't know." Close quote. CNN has reached out to Feinstein's office for comment, no word back. But joining us now is Benjamin Oreskes. He is one of the reporters that asked those questions. He's a reporter for the Los Angeles Times. So you were there. We weren't there. Is there nuance missed in what I just read?
I mean, no. I think that there, given the ample amount of reporting that we've seen in outlets like my outlet, San Francisco Chronicle, The New Yorker, about her memory loss, her struggles to keep up, an intense schedule that a senator requires. We felt it was important to put this out into the world. Obviously, there's a charitable interpretation of this. She's been back for a week. Maybe she thought I was, talking about the last week. But, given what has been reported and had been reported over the last couple of years, it sort of seemed in line with that. And this is someone whose absence was felt, deeply by her colleagues, partially because they're close to her and also because it made the work of government more difficult. And sort of seeing her in one of the brief moments, she's been pretty shielded from reporters. We were trying to show what she is like right now. We don't get a lot of opportunities to hear her talk. This was important for that reason.
Did her office say anything after this exchange happened? Did they try to clarify what she was saying? Have you heard anything from them?
No, is the short answer. We reached out to them. We told them what we were going to say. We all have audio of it, and there were multiple staffers with her at that moment, and they had nothing to say after we went to them.
Senator Blumenthal has been a really vocal voice speaking in support of her and her return, saying essentially she's fully capable of doing her jobs. I wonder if you're hearing the same from the rest of her Democratic colleagues in private.
It's a mix. I mean, obviously, we have been reporting on this story from D.C. and from California, where there's an incredible amount of anxiety. You have to remember her seat is open. Three people are running. Three prominent Democrats are running. Definitely from her colleagues in D.C., they are confident that she can vote, and they're happy to have her back. And they sort of say she's the master of her own fate. She's in control of her own health decisions, and if she feels like she's healthy, she should be here.
Benjamin Oreskes, thank you very much. And you said you have the audio, right? So people could go and listen for themselves? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll try to play that for people later. Thank you very much for your reporting.
We have new audio that we just got into CNN. It is from the LA Times. It's an exchange between a few reporters and Senator Dianne Feinstein. The Democratic senator recently returned to Capitol Hill after an extended absence that drew a lot of scrutiny and criticism even from some of her colleagues as she was recovering from shingles, given the key role she plays on the Senate Judiciary Committee in confirming judges. A reporter asked the 89-year-old lawmaker how she's been received by her colleagues since she got back to Washington. This is what she said.
What have you heard?
What have I heard about what?
About your return. How have they felt about your return?
No, I haven't been gone.
Okay.
You should follow them. I haven't been gone. I've been working.
You've been working from home is what you're saying?
No, I've been here. I've been voting. Please, either know or don't know.
In our last hour, we spoke with the LA Times reporter that Senator Feinstein was speaking with there. He said that she was back for a week at that point, so that may have been what she was referring to. Of course, it raised a lot of questions given she was gone for 2.5 months. CNN has reached out to Feinstein's office for a comment on their version of what happened in this exchange. No word back yet.